Welcome. Today we'll explore propositional logic's basics and see how they guide everyday decisions. Let's dive in. Logic is the backbone of decision-making, guiding us through reasoning to make informed choices. For instance, the logical decision to carry an umbrella when observing dark clouds showcases how logic assists in everyday scenarios. This is an example of logical deduction, where observation leads to a practical decision. Consider, how often do we use similar logical reasoning in our daily lives? Thus, mastering logic equips us with the tools for effective decision-making, highlighting its significance beyond academic contexts. Propositional logic, at its core, deals with statements that can only be true or false. Imagine checking a weather app and it shows a clear forecast of rain. This straightforward piece of information, "It will rain today," devoid of ambiguity, prompts you logically to carry an umbrella. Unlike uncertain predictions like "it might rain today," propositional logic allows for concrete decisions, demonstrating its practicality in daily scenarios. Beyond the weather example, this logic assists us in making numerous decisions, such as determining the reliability of a product based on reviews. By mastering propositional logic, we enhance our ability to think critically and make well-informed decisions grounded in the reality of binary truths. This not only sharpens our reasoning skills, but also equips us to navigate through life's myriad choices with authority and confidence. Understanding the distinction between propositions and subjective sentences enhances our logical reasoning and decision-making processes. Propositions are verifiable claims that are definitively true or false. For example, "It is raining" is a proposition because its truth value can be confirmed. In contrast, subjective sentences, like "raining is unpleasant," express personal preferences and cannot be universally validated. This differentiation is crucial when making decisions based on factual information versus personal feeling. Consider how wearing a raincoat on a rainy day is a decision driven by the factual proposition of rain, whereas choosing it because you dislike getting wet is influenced by personal sentiment. Mastering this distinction equips you with the analytical tools to make informed choices, underlining the importance of factual propositions in our daily lives. Imagine deciding whether to bring an umbrella when planning your day. This decision can seem simple, yet it's grounded in logical evaluation, exactly what truth tables help us understand. In propositional logic, statements are either true or false. Truth tables visualize this binary system, showcasing how varying conditions, like weather, impact our decisions through logical operations. For instance, consider the variables for cloudiness, C, and rain, R, and how they influence the choice to carry an umbrella, U. This scenario, displayed in a truth table, reveals an OR operation in action. If it's either cloudy or raining, carrying an umbrella becomes a logical choice. Such structured analysis provided by truth tables doesn't just simplify decision-making, but also enhances our ability to navigate through different scenarios logically. While today's focus is on the OR operation, remember, truth tables also offer insights into and, not, and more, unraveling the complexity of logical relationships in practical, everyday contexts. Logical connectives like and, or, and not play a crucial role in our daily decision-making, offering a structured approach to evaluating options. Starting with and, which demands both conditions to be true for an action to follow. For instance, choosing to carry an umbrella only makes sense when it's both cloudy and likely to rain. This conjunction shapes decisions requiring all conditions met. Transitioning to or, this allows for a broader range of decision-making, needing just one condition to be true. If it's either cloudy or likely to rain, one might find walking preferable, showcasing how a single true condition can broaden our choices. Then we have not, the logical negation, which inverts truth values. Opting not to wear sunglasses on a not sunny day is a perfect example of this operation at work, illustrating how we negate conditions to guide our decisions. By employing truth tables, we visualize these operations' impacts, simplifying complex scenarios into straightforward decisions. Through examples like deciding whether to carry an umbrella or choose our transport method, truth tables illuminate the practical application of logical connectives in planning our day. In summary, understanding and, or, and not as facilitated by truth tables, hones our decision-making skills, embedding logic's power in navigating daily choices with precision. Logical operations, such as conjunction, disjunction, and negation, are the bedrock of decision-making, providing a structured method to sift through options logically. Conjunction, symbolized by and, necessitates both conditions to be true. Imagine deciding to carry an umbrella. This action only follows if it's both cloudy and rainy, emphasizing the need for concurrent conditions. Moving to disjunction, marked by or, the scope of decision-making expands as it requires any one of the conditions to hold true. If the weather is cloudy or sunny, the choice between walking or taking a taxi surfaces, showcasing flexibility in decision-making based on varying conditions. Negation, denoted by not, flips the truth value, offering alternatives by negating a condition. Choosing not to carry an umbrella on a day that is not rainy exemplifies negation, underlining decisions made in the absence of certain conditions. A combined example demonstrates the synergy of these operations. Deciding to walk or take a taxi on a day that is not rainy hinges on it being cloudy or sunny. This illustrates how logical operations, when applied together, refine our decision-making process amidst uncertainty. Mastering these logical operations not only hones decision-making skills, but also encapsulates the essence of logical reasoning in managing daily uncertainties, underscoring the importance of propositional logic in everyday life. It's through understanding these foundational operations that we navigate decisions with greater clarity and confidence. Conditional and biconditional statements shape the essence of logical reasoning, equipping us with a structural framework to navigate decisions. A conditional statement, expressed as P rho Q, connects an if scenario to a consequent action. For instance, if it is sunny S, then I will wear sunglasses, demonstrates our actions are predicated on specific conditions. Transitioning to biconditional statements, denoted by P, left right arrow Q, we delve into a realm where two conditions are interdependently true or false. Consider, I will walk, if and only if it is not raining, neg R. Here, walking is strictly tied to the absence of rain, showcasing a stringent decision criterion. How do you utilize these statements in your daily planning? Reflecting on this, conditional reasoning aids in our adaptation to changing scenarios, like adjusting plans based on weather forecasts. For instance, if it rains R, then think about taking an umbrella U, underscores the practicality of conditional logic in everyday decision-making. In conclusion, mastering conditional and biconditional statements is not merely an academic exercise, but a vital tool for informed, flexible planning. This proficiency empowers us to navigate life's complexities with reasoned decisions, showcasing the importance of these logical constructs in our daily lives. Have you ever faced a situation where two choices seemed conflicting, and you wished for a simpler way to decide? Logical equivalence allows us to rephrase such scenarios without altering their underlying truth. A crucial aspect of this is De Morgan's law, which tells us that neg A equals neg A, law neg B. Let's break it down. Faced with deciding whether to walk or take a taxi based on weather, suppose it's neither sunny nor raining. De Morgan's law simplifies this to N neg S land R, directly guiding our transportation choice. By mastering these logical principles, particularly De Morgan's law, we equip ourselves with powerful tools for simplifying and making efficient daily decisions amidst apparent complexities. This underlines the significance of propositional logic in enhancing our daily planning and decision-making processes. Implication is an if-then logical relationship, while inference involves drawing conclusions from established truths. Take, for instance, the scenario where if it's rainy, R, then carrying an umbrella U, is logical. This mirrors everyday decisions, like carrying an umbrella based on the weather forecast, demonstrating the use of implication in planning. Similarly, inferring it has rained from observing wet streets employs logical reasoning grounded in observation, illustrating the role of inference. Though simplistic, these logical steps are pivotal in making informed everyday decisions, effectively reducing guesswork. Thus, mastering implications and inferences enhances our ability to navigate daily life with logical precision, showing the significant impact of understanding these processes in efficient decision-making. Propositional logic simplifies complex decisions we make every day. For instance, if the weather forecast shows it's cloudy, C, and rainy, R, then logically we take an umbrella, U. This is a conjunction operation in propositional logic. Both conditions, C and R, must be true for the action, U, to follow. Not only does this process guide our choice of carrying an umbrella, but it also aids in choosing between walking or taking a taxi based on weather conditions. Furthermore, understanding negation and disjunction can refine our decisions. For example, we might decide not to carry an umbrella, U, if it's not raining, or if we're spending the day indoors. Imagine planning to water your plants. Propositional logic can help decide against it if the forecast predicts rain, saving time and resources. Ultimately, employing propositional logic enables more structured, effective decision-making, streamlining our daily choices by applying a logical framework to real-world scenarios.